tree chair. You gotta love a beautiful tree chair. Yes. Yes. But with that said, folks, welcome. I'm Mr. Christopher. This is my world, and this is Roasting the Dead with me, Mr. Christopher. Welcome! We got a fun one for you today. It's just me roasting the dead in my world, Mr. Christopher's world. I'm Mr. Christopher. This is my world. This is Roasting the Dead. Next week is Specials Week, folks. That's exciting. We're going to have a nice Roasting the Dead special that I'm very excited to do. So that will be fun. You got your Arcanosaurus special after that, and then the movie review special before that. So those will be fun too. Those are all, they're ready to rock. I got to make them, but I know what they're going to be. Let's do this episode though. Specials are next week. This is right now. This is this week. Let's do this week's regular Roasting the Dead episode with me, Mr. Christopher. Let's go, folks. Enjoy. Oh no, Ernie. Bert must be devastated. Look at this Ford rock. Ford tough, like a rock. This is just a grave of people found on road dead. That's what Ford stands for. Found on road dead. 1879. Cora B. Whitney. 1888. 9 years old. That is devastation right there. Devastation struck in 1888 for the Whitney family. Oof. Heavy on the oof. That's a rough one, Cora. That's a rough one, Whitney family. I wonder if she was Ford. Found on road dead. Oof. 9 years old. Oof. Oof. My heart and soul weeps for the Whitney family of 1888. Let's continue roasting. Witness for a moment the Great Canadian Migration. Behind the trees they go. Behind the trees they go. And stay. They stay behind, and then they're landing over there. Behind the trees again. Behind the trees again. Arr, this must be where all the pirates are buried. Homo sapien. Hear that adorable bird laughter? Birds laugh. Canadian geese, on the other hand, don't laugh. I run into more Canadian geese in the cemetery in my wandering than people and ghosts, and I step on so much Canadian geese poop in the cemetery. It's disgusting. And they poop all over graves everywhere. They're just pooping everywhere. It's not, it's not like the worst thing, I suppose. It could be homeless people. That would be worse. Which, I'll tell you right now, I frequent cemeteries in dangerous areas, they would call them, I don't know. The crime rates are up. What do you want from me? But I always think that I'm going to run into homeless people, but I assume that if they do go to the cemetery, it's at night when no one's there and they can sleep probably. I don't know though. I don't know. I don't frequent the homeless people. I try to stay away from them. But I also don't. In my younger age, I didn't stay away from them. I would go up to them. Nowadays, I'm like, get a job. Go to a different country. Go to India. Go to India. We got to start doing what other countries do and just send all our trash human beings to other countries. I think we should put a Statue of Liberty up everywhere else and take ours down. Because I'm sick of taking your poor and you're sick and you're old and you're hungry and you're everything else that's bad. I want some, smart people. Kind. I'll take your kind. Can we take your kind people? Anyway, Canadian geese. No better than Canadian people. That's right. Ugh. I'm joking. We're all good here. Anyway, Justin Trudeau. Remember him? Ugh. Let's do the roast thing. What was it? Did I have a point here? Did I have a point? What was I going to say? Oh, I didn't. Let's keep roasting. The door to hell. Ever since the batch helder passed away, we have no recipes anymore. She should have wrote a recipe book, the batch helder recipe book, with all the giant batches of food recipes she had. Damn, not the batch helder. Ah yes, McDonald's greatest grill cook, McIsaac Humphrey. Yes, nice to see you again, sir. He giveth his beloved sleep. John Fearing Spalding. This guy was terrified of basketballs. This guy was so scared of basketballs, he was always fearing them. Well, if it isn't old Bessie. Did you see the amount of fecal matter on old Bessie's grave there? That's a pretty good amount, but I'll tell you right now, that wasn't Canadian geese poop. That wasn't Canadian geese poop. It was probably Somalian geese poop. Who knows? Indian geese poop? Who knows? But there's a tree right above old Bessie's grave. She's been dead for over 100 years, so it wasn't that much poop. And clearly people clean it off, which is good. But with that said, folks, we're here for a reason. Months and months and months ago, maybe episode 30-ish, maybe episode 20-ish, I don't know. But we had a man here. His name was Farmer. His name specifically on his grave was Smart Farmer. Do you remember? And I said, I don't even know who's buried there, because on the grave it said Smart Farmer. And I said, I wonder if it was just a farmer who was a smart farmer, and that's not his last name. Well, folks, I went back to the cemetery where Smart Farmer is, and I got down to the bottom of this finally. After months and months, that was months and months and months ago, we had Smart Farmer here. And I got to the bottom of if he was a actual people or if he was a smart farmer with a different name. Let's go, folks. Let's check him out. And here it is, folks. The reason we came to this cemetery months and months ago, we had Smart Farmer on Roasting the Dead, and I said, I wonder if he was a smart farmer, if he actually was smart, or if that was two different people. We're about to find out, people, because we're going to go to the back of this stone and see what we got on it. Oh my, it's many. It's two different people. Who would have thunk it? Porter Farmer, Emma F., Silas E. Smart, and Fanny F. The Farmer and Smart family people. They died many, many moons ago. May they rest in peace. Smart farmers. Smart farmers. We need more of those in this country, folks. We need more of those. And there it is, folks. Smart Farmer was just a small family. Porter Farmer was probably a legend, and he died first out of all those people, which means the person who put the names on those graves knew that it would be smart to put Smart first. Even though Farmer died first, putting Smart first is better. Smart-Farmer, Smart Farmer. I bet old Porter there was a beloved man. I bet he was smart, genuinely logical. I bet he was a genuinely good farmer. He died in 1886, so he actually probably did work really hard. I bet he was a good man. His wife, I assume, Emma, it doesn't say that it was his wife. I don't think it said that, but I'm going to assume that was his wife. I'm going to assume that Fanny and Silos are his kids. Maybe they were great-grandkids. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to dig up any information on it either. I like to assume assumptions, even if it makes an ass out of you and me. That's fine with me. And if anybody wants to tell me the truth on the matter, don't, because I don't care, really. I'm having fun out here just wondering. You imagine if I had to get to the bottom of every single dead grave that I pass. It's a lot of graves. That's too much information. Who am I, God? Maybe. No, but Smart Farmer, two families coming together as one. Porter Farmer was probably great. He may have been a bit of an asshole too, but back in the 1800s, you had to be. How else were you going to survive? Let's do a few more roasts and then get out of here. It's super duper one of the most unkept cemeteries I've ever been in. Kind of surprises me. It's right on a main street. See the cars that are going by there? That's a main street. And they totally forgot there's a bike. Ugh, you gotta hate a guy on a bike. You really gotta hate a guy on a bike, you know? Let's all hate this guy together. Look at him. Ugh. The worst. Alright, anyway, the most unkept... Look at the beautiful trees, though. It is a beautiful cemetery. And it's fine to keep it unkept. If you ask this guy, it's a good win. It's a good win they keep it unkept. The birds like it better. We need the bugs, right, guys? Right, Edmund French? Right, Father Edmund French died 1876, the age of 61? Right. Oh no, Augusta Gloop. Oompa, loompa, doompa da dee. I've got another roast you can see. Oompa, loompa, doompa da doo. If you are clever, you can roast too. What do you get when you go to a cemetery filled with dead bodies and stones with names on them? You get Mr. Christopher coming to that cemetery, roasting all the dead people. Is that immoral and wrong? I don't know, you ask him. No, he says that. Okay, let's continue roast. It's a question I sometimes battle myself with. Is roasting dead immoral and wrong? Mr. Christopher say nay, and what you have to say, I have to say, I don't care what you think. Let's ask Mother Mary what she thinks. Turn around, every now and then I get a little bit tired that you're never coming round. Turn around, Imagine if that turned around, that'd be terrifying. Let's go see what the front of her looks like. She's magnificent. Is that a bird on her head? It's just her hair. She is beautiful, though. Beautiful. George Lee. I'll tell you right now, folks, George Lee loves me. That's right. George Lee loves me. And I don't blame him. And Mary has no problem with roasting the dead because Mary says, whatever makes me relevant, Mr. Christopher. And I say, that's what I'm telling the people. Miss Mary, whatever makes you relevant. Now get out there, get to a cemetery, walk around, wander, look at the graves, make jokes, tell them you're sorry for their losses, tell them, I hope you're enjoying the afterlife, whatever that may be. Some of them will yell back, there's reincarnation, I'm a tree now! And you're like, oh my goodness. Whoa, stop screaming at me. It's just the trees from above yelling down. They think you can't hear them, because we're ants to them. Isn't this crazy talk? It can be. To some, it's crazy talk. To others, it's completely logical. And to other people, they don't know how to feel because they're afraid. And I always say, what does Mr. Christopher always say? Never be afraid. Always keep moving forward. Lead with love. And we'll be back here again on another time, roasting the dead as always with me, Mr. Christopher. Next week's specials, folks. I'm excited for it. I love me some specials. I'm not going to tell you a dang thing. You'll see next week for Roast the Dead Specials Week what we do here for Specials Week next week. I'm excited for it. It's one of the more exciting ones coming up. And we got a movie review special, obviously, and our Art Connoisseur special that's going to be happening as well. But that's next week, folks. This was this week. I hope you enjoyed. This is my world. I'm Mr. Christopher. Farewell, folks. Farewell. And get out. You know what? I said this before, and I'll say it again. Go get some grapefruit. Grapefruit is great for you. It's grape for you. It's grapefruit for you. Yeah. Mr. Christopher, you crazy.